Great morning. Hello. Great morning. Hello. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? First off, how are y'all doing? I'm doing good. I'm up. Got my tea going. Bright and early. I'm a little late because I usually come on earlier, but guess what? I got the message to get up, get ready, put my armor on today. So I put it all on. All of it on today because I plan on going out in a little bit, but I had to be ready, you guys. I had to be ready for the day. I have had some really tough couple of days. First off, let me introduce myself. How rude was that? I'm Brittany Wilder. I am a wealth and wellness energy healer, and I help ambitious women align their energy so that they can attract the things that they want when it comes down to their wealth, their wellness, and their weight loss goals. Okay? That's it. That's me. That's what I do. And I do that with tons of different techniques. One technique you'll see today, I usually do sound bowl healing. I love sound bowl healing. It is probably one of my favorites. Also, I utilize hypnotherapy, timeline therapy. I utilize a lot of spiritual techniques. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Thanks for joining me. And that's what I do, ultimately, right? That's what I do, ultimately. It's what I love to do. I love to help people heal. I love to help people attract the things that they want in life. I love to help people learn how to manifest the things that they want in life and know that they have the power to get it, right? So, the message I received today, y'all, about what I was going to be talking about. Because like I said, it's been a rough couple of days, you know? I've been moving through, getting things done, but it's been rough. Don't get it twisted. It's been a little rough. I've been very obedient, and I've been very determined, and I've been all these different things. Hey, come on in, y'all. I've been all these different things, and it's still been tough, right? I wrote last night. First off, I'm working on a new book. And I wrote a post on my Facebook, I think, last night about the chosen ones. The chosen ones. Yeah, the chosen ones. Like me and some of you who are watching and some who will watch on the replay. The chosen ones. The chosen ones. God's favorites. I call us God's favorites because we're the people who will literally, as soon as God tells us to do something, as soon as God tells us to talk to somebody, to reach out to somebody, and I'm talking about, this is people walking by, people in the store, people wherever the case may be, people that God puts on your heart to reach out to, we automatically do it without a doubt, don't we? We do it without a doubt. We don't question it. And if you do still, it's because you're just getting used to utilizing your spiritual gifts. But we usually don't question it. We usually don't go against it. We usually just surrender and take heed and follow the message that God gave us, right? That's usually what happens for me. The chosen ones. The chosen ones are also the generational curse breakers, right? We're the ones who are bold enough, courageous enough to go against the grain, to go against the things that we may have seen all of our family members do, the things that we may have seen other family members do, that family members had told us to do to move forward, and we're like, yeah, nah, that's not for me. Listen, do I have any generational curse breakers on with me? If you on, put some purple hearts for real. If you are on with me, put some purple hearts in there so I know that you are part of my tribe. You are in here. Because listen, it is not easy. Let me say that again. It is not easy being a generational curse breaker. It's not easy. And sometimes it's not fun. Okay, a lot of the times it's not fun. Listen, but you get different rewards, right? So that's essentially what I spoke about last night, you guys. I literally was like, yo, like being the chosen one and struggling and going through the things and all the above. I spoke about it because I'm like, it can be so challenging at times when you are elevating. Specifically, I spoke about elevation specific because the enemy's not messing with you when you're not elevating. The enemy's not messing with you when you're not reaching out there and talking to people and putting your spiritual gifts out here. You guys, I started doing lives each and every morning earlier last week. And when I say my life has been in turmoil, I mean it. I really mean it. I have had so many spiritual battles, so much spiritual warfare, simply because I said, yes, God, I will get up each and every morning and show some of my spiritual gifts. Yes, God, I'll get up each and every morning and get on this live and share. Yes, God, I surrender to what you want to do in my life, to who I am, to my purpose. When I say this week has been hard, and y'all know I'm honest about it. Good morning, Unc. How you doing? Listen, I'm very honest about it. Y'all know me. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to act like it's not hard. I'm not going to front like, oh, yeah. And then I just got $1 million overnight. Nah, bro. Nah, that's not this case. Wealth, of course, I'm creating wealth. Of course. Of course it's coming. Of course it's hitting the bank account right now, as we say. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm manifesting. Of course things are happening. But that doesn't stop, or that doesn't negate the fact that there is a lot of spiritual warfare that I have to go through in order to get to that other point. Simply because I am one of the chosen ones. Simply because I choose to be the generational curse breaker. You guys, I got up this morning and I said, no more. No more. Enough. Right? And I got in my shower. And most of you who have been following me, if you've been following me for a while, you know I get in my shower because that is like my prayer closet, right? I feel like there's something when you are naked. And I mean physically naked, emotionally, you're able to drop everything. I boohoo cry. The water's running. The water's hitting me. I'm an empath. It's like all the things are perfect for me to talk to God and come to God and just be like, listen, yo, I don't know what's going on. But this ain't my life right here, right? I don't know what's going on, God. But I'm going to need your help. I don't know what's happening, but I'm going to need you to fight some of these battles. Because I'm out here. Your girl is out here. Shoot 'em up, bang, 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 bang. All week long. Because I decided to be like, okay, God, I heard what you said to me about doing sound bowls each and every morning. I heard what you said to me about getting on live and speaking to people and talking to them about my struggles and how I made it over. How I overcame this struggle and that struggle. And how I'm going to move forward this time. Right? God, you're going to have to fight some of these battles. And I'm boohoo crying, you guys, in the shower. Boohoo crying. I don't understand. This ain't right. The chosen ones. We're your favorite. I don't feel like I'm your favorite right now, God. What you doing? If this is the case, then I don't want it. Right? All the things. Listen, I know I got a couple of real people that are on this live with me that understand what I'm talking about. I know I do. Because I know that's who I attract. I attract generational curse breakers. I attract the ones who are bold enough to step outside the box and say, I refuse. Right? I have a few clients. I have a client who makes me think about her breaking their generational curse. She's like, Coach Brittany, women in my family just get married to get married. That's it. They don't like their husbands. They just get married to get married because it's a status thing in her family. And she was like, I don't want that. I could have been married 100 times over. She's like, I don't see any marriages around my family that I would, or any marriages I've ever seen all the way up that I'm like, oh yeah, I want a marriage like so-and-so and so-and-so. She's like, no, I'm not doing that. I refuse to. Generational curse breaker. Right? Generational curse breaker. In my family, there's tons of addictions. Baby, everything from alcohol all the way down to you name it. You name it. Medical pills, whatever. You name it, we got it. All kinds of addictions in my family. I choose to not use vices when I'm going through a hard time, right? Because this would be a perfect time for me to do it. And I used to do it. I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I used to use all the vices. I used to smoke all the weed. I used to drink all the drinks. I used to, come on, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I used to do all the things, just to get by when I was having a hard time, just to get by. Because I don't even want to be here in the midst of fighting this fight. I don't want to be sober in the midst of fighting this fight. I'm real honest about that. Y'all know me. I don't care what you say. Talk to your mama about it. I don't care what you say about me because listen, I will put it out there before you say it. Quicker than ever. You want to judge me? You can judge your mama too. Straight like that. Promise you. Because there ain't nothing that I ain't been through. And there ain't nothing new under the sun. Let me pull a statement from my daddy's chapters. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Right? So the same challenges that you've seen me go through publicly, the same challenges that you've seen me talk about publicly are the same challenges that you have in your family, in your own lives, all the above, because that's the way God works. He allows us to reach out to he allows us to connect to those who are just like us, that have been through the same struggles and the same challenges and the same addictions and the same, all the above, right? So I'm not foolish to not know that. And I'm a generational curse breaker. So for me, when it comes down to the addictions and the things that my family, have done or things that I've done in the past, I choose not to go down that route anymore. I choose to find something better to do. I choose to fight a different fight in a different way without using vices, without using the things that make me feel good for a second because I feel shitty, without using, hello, somebody, I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who. I'm talking to somebody. Because you're using the vices right now. Because you smoking and drinking and sexing. Hello. Sex was a big vice for me. So I can feel good for a moment. Anything to make me feel good for a moment. What have you? What's your vice? Maybe that's what you're on my live for today. To figure out what it is that you use when you're struggling, when you're stressed out, when you're tired, when life is lifing and life will life. If you, listen, you don't hear nothing else, life will continue to life. And you got to decide on if you're going to go with your old, empty, depressive, negative, addictive coping skills. The ones that we learned how to use when we was younger, because that's what we did for fun, to feel good for a second. The sex and the drugs and the alcohol and all the things. Or if we're going to move forward and actually do some work, we're going to do the right thing. We're going to do some positive things. We're going to give ourselves some positive coping skills like working out, like singing. Y'all, one of my favorite coping skills is singing, which is, it makes sense why I do sound healing bowls and singing, right? It makes sense. Total sense, right? Totally makes sense. It's part of my coping skills, coping mechanisms, the positive ones. Now I have some negative ones that I used to use often. I do, tons of them. I've named a few in the process of this live. And also, I'm moving forward. You guys, when I got in that shower today and I cried my eyes out and I just said, God, I don't understand. Show up for you, girl. This don't make no sense. Because this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me that I'm doing something, right? I became a coach. I became a coach 5 years ago, you guys. It's been fun. It's been amazing. I've done tons of things, changed tons of lives, helped tons of people heal. I have touched several different people in several different ways. Wrote a book about it, right? Wrote a song about it, like to hear it go, right? Yes. Wrote a book about my life and my struggles, have helped hundreds of people just by reading my book about what I've been through and how I continue to push through. And the advice that I give in the process of, if you're going through this, hey, this is what you need to do. If you're trying to figure out this, hey, this is what you need to do. All those different things. And to be in the midst of your purpose and working in your purpose, it doesn't always mean that everything is going to be smooth sailing. It doesn't always mean that everything is going to be great. Because God, I found my purpose and I'm operating in it. And thank you, God, for that. Yeah, there's that. But also, because you found your purpose, and if you're like me, generational curse breaker, right? Generational curse breaker. If you're like me, obedient to the Spirit, obedient to God and what He's asking you to do. If you're like me, fearless. When I say fearless, baby, nothing can stop me when God has told me to do something. You could try all you want. God told me to do this, I'm doing it. Stand in the way if you want to. Stand in the way if you want to, but promise you I'm going to get to where I need to get to because God told me to do it. So I'm going to do it, right? Try to get in my way. I promise you. If you're anything like me, right? Well, you said yes to your purpose. You've gotten into alignment with it. You've gotten right in the position to help others, and you've helped so many other people. And you have so many more people to help. You guys, generational curse breakers is on my heart today. So just allow me to cook, right? Just allow me to cook, y'all. My tribe is on my heart today. So if you're part of my tribe, if you're a generational curse breaker, yo, I feel for you. I feel for you. I see you. I hear you. I know it's not fair. I know it's not fair. Woo, God. I know it's not fair. It's not fair that mama, daddy, auntie, great-grandma, great-great-great-great-grandma, anybody else, whoever else was in your family before you, your lineage, that they weren't able to do the things that you were sitting here to do. That they weren't even able to do half of the things that you now have to do in order to push your family forth, to dodge the curses. Listen, I tell people all the time, I love the movie This Stops With You and Me. I think that's the movie. But it was the movie about a lady who, her mother was in a abusive relationship, and she saw her mother get beat and all types of things happen. And then she ends up growing up and ends up getting into an abusive relationship and doesn't recognize it at first, right? She's like, oh, but I love him. He loves me. It was an accident. Da, 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 da. And then as things start to continue on, she starts to realize that, yo, I'm just like my mom. I'm in the same relationship. And then she ends up having a baby with a guy who abused her, right? I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. This movie's amazing. I can't remember who's in it. Or what it's called, actually. But anyways, as she's going through her life and, all these different things, and she ends up finding like her first love, and he's like, I'm still in love with you. I want to take you away from this man. Like, this man is, you gotta leave this man. Like, it's just all dramatics, right? I love drama movies. So in the midst of all of that, she has a baby. And when she has the baby, she asks dad to come and, help me have this baby. It's your baby too, right? And in the midst of that, she's like, I want a divorce. Look, I know somebody knows this movie. Put it in the chat if you know this movie that I'm talking about. She's like, I want a divorce, right in the middle of it. And he's like, all right, cool. And so she moves on with her life, and she's like, it stops here with you. Me and you. This generational curse of women running into men who abuse them stops here with my baby, right? Just like all these different things of traumas and all these different things of addictions and all that stops with my baby too. What? This is why I'm doing everything that I'm doing, so that she doesn't have to deal with that, so that it doesn't reach her doorstep. Because it shouldn't have reached my doorstep. Because it's unfair, generational curse breakers. It's unfair. It's unfair. But listen, here's the one thing that I do know about it, and I believe to be so. Because you are a generational curse breaker and you are choosing to do something different. You are choosing to take a stand against the norm in your family. You're choosing to do something different. They think you're crazy. You're the black sheep. You don't fucking fit in. Hello? You don't fucking fit in for a reason, because you were brought here to do something different. Like I said, I got in my shower today, you guys. I boohoo cried. I talked to God. I talked about how it's unfair. I talked about all these different things. And I'm God, like, what is this? I thought when I got more in alignment, things were going to be smooth. I thought when I got more in alignment, I was going to be a multi-millionaire. I thought when I got more in alignment, what have you, right? All these different things that we think about when we see these movies or we see these different things. It's like, as soon as I got with God, things started working out. And it's like, God, I've been here. Like, I've been here A1, day one. What you talk about? Like, all these different things that we see, and then we truly go through it and we recognize different things, right? We recognize that it doesn't always happen overnight, that it's a process, that God is still working things out of us, that we are still moving forward. And as long as we're taking a good step forward and we're being positive and we're moving forward, then everything's going to work out the way that it's supposed to, and right when it's supposed to. Not a second before, not a second after, right? And so in the midst of that, you guys, I hear one of my favorite ancestors, y'all. My favorite ancestor out of them all, because she is about that life. You guys, I don't know if you guys hear your ancestors or your angels, your guardian angels, or any of that. That's definitely one of my spiritual gifts that came later on in life. I was always like, God, I don't want the 666. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to the dead. I don't want to talk to spirits. I don't want to do none of that. That's too scary for me, God. I don't want that. I don't want that. Keep that spiritual gift to whoever. I don't want that. Guess what? It's in my family. Sorry. Like, you don't get to choose sometimes. You don't get to choose your spiritual gifts. God, I wish I did. Right? I wish I did get to choose my spiritual gifts, because listen, speaking to spirits would probably not be one of the ones but I've accepted it now, right? But I'm saying, when I first started out, y'all, I was terrified. Spirits would come, talk to me about this, I'm like, what is happening? I do not want to do this. Like, I do not want to talk to these people. Excuse me. But it's part of who you are. It's part of your identity. It's part of your spiritual gifts. It's part of what God has given you to utilize so that you can help people heal. And what do I do in my services? I offer grief services. I offer services to people who have lost loved ones, services to people who have lost about grief, because it's a spiritual gift that I utilize, because I have it, and it's to help somebody else. So not only do I use it for myself to connect with the people who I've lost, to heal my grief. I literally have healed my grief. I literally have talked to my ancestors. I'm talking about all the way up. It has helped me heal, and I use it to help others heal. And I love it. It's probably one of my favorites now. But when I first started out, y'all, I was like, get them spirits away from me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I used to tell them, I don't want to talk to you right now. Leave me alone, right? But as you develop, as you come into who you're supposed to be, as you start to accept your purpose and who you are to God, well, you just walk forward. You move forward and you do what you're supposed to do. And so here I am in my shower this morning, boohoo crying, and I hear my favorite ancestor, Ruth. I love Ruth. Ruth is like my great, 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 great grandmother, like way, 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 way back on my dad's side, right? Ruth is real, y'all. When I say real, baby, Ruth would be like, now I'm not about to let you sit there and cry. And she's very aggressive. It's where I feel like when I'm talking about something that's passionate to me, I feel like Ruth. I feel like my ancestor Ruth, y'all. Because when I talk about things that are passionate to me and I get into it, my friends and my family know, I'll be like, but no, I don't think so. Like when I say, you want to see aggressive, let me talk about something I'm passionate about. Or let me talk about the injustice of something, right? Injustices. Somebody did me wrong, or somebody did somebody I love wrong. Let me talk about it. So you can see the aggression from my ancestor Ruth come out. But she's real. I'm not going to let you sit there and cry. I'm not going to let you sit there and be in that depressive state. Get up. When I say, she'd be like, get up. This is not what you were sent here to do. We did not sacrifice what we sacrificed for you to get in a depressive state and to lay in that bed. You better get up. What y'all think I do? Get my ass up. I get my ass up and I put on that armor. Put on your armor. That's what I heard. Put on your armor. Let's go. People are waiting for you. Your family is waiting for you to turn this thing around. Get up. Get up. And I don't know who this is for, y'all. Y'all know I'll boohoo cry in the middle of anything when I start to talk about things that touch my heart. I don't know who this is for, but it's time to get up. It's time to get up. People are waiting for you to get into position and to get in alignment so that they can find you. You, not me, because what I have isn't going to attract them. There's something that you have. There is something that you have in you that attracts your tribe. I can't attract your tribe. I can't touch your people. I can only touch the people who are for me, who are destined for me, the people who I am supposed to help get into alignment. That's all that I can do. So there is somebody waiting for you to get into alignment. They're just waiting for you. But if you let depression win, if you let addiction win, if you let all the vices win, if you allow what happened yesterday and the day before that, if you allow, Father God, thank you, if you allow the things that you are challenged with mentally to stop you from getting up and walking into your purpose. And I think that was the thing that made me get up, you guys, today, because I know if I don't take a stand and get up and get into purpose and do what I'm supposed to do, hundreds and thousands of hearts, hundreds of thousands of people won't be able to move to get to where they need to go. And that's how serious we have to take our purpose. That idea, that statement, that each and every time you go through something and life is life and I'm tired and God, I'm so tired I can't even think about getting up and moving forward. You got to have in your back of your mind, but if I don't get up and get into alignment, then God, who does that stop from getting up and getting into alignment as well? If I don't get up and encourage myself, who else is not going to be encouraged today? Oh God, if I don't do the things you ask me to do and be obedient, then who is not going to benefit from that today? Who? Yeah. When I say, if you think about that each and every time you are tired in this life, each and every time when you are broken in this life, where you are heartbroken, you are hurt, you are crying your eyes out, you are in pain. If you think about that statement, I promise you, you will get up. Just like my ancestor Ruth told me, get up. We don't have no time for this. You got people to help heal. You got to heal this family line. You. Many have tried before you, but you are special. You are the generational curse breaker. So get up. Yeah. Tell you. Generational curse breaker. Now, y'all know I'm going to do a mini sound bowl healing session with you guys as each and every morning. That's what I've been doing these last few mornings. So this one is going to be for the generational curse breaker. This is the one that I plan for myself. This is the one that I do for myself. Anybody who knows me knows that I do a little bit of explaining. Oh, my foot's trying to die on me, y'all. Woo, because I've been sitting here talking a little too long. Longer than what I thought. But anybody who knows me knows that I'm going to talk to you first about what a sound bowl healing session is. Sound bowl healing, we're talking about different frequencies that calm down our brain waves so that we can manifest the things that we want, so that we can heal the things that are going on in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts, in our souls, in our different chakra points in our bodies, right? Frequencies. Anybody knows me knows that I love to play a good frequency when I'm down and out. Baby, I find a frequency that's going to energize me, something that's going to uplift me so that I can feel good about the day, so that I can continue on. Even when I'm feeling a little down, I just need a little frequency. I need a little music. I need a little, and I know that a lot of people use sound therapy and they don't even know that they're using sound therapy. Sound therapy is like when you want to hear your favorite song in order to get moving. When you know you need that, that's a special song that you need to hear. That you're like, if I can hear this song, I'll be okay. I'll be able to make it. Well, that's essentially sound therapy, right? Frequencies. A lot of my friends, they use frequencies too, to get up, to get peace, to gain calm and comfort, and to relax, to stay away from stress. Let me play a frequency. Let my body and my mind hear it. I don't know what's been going on Instagram. I'm talking about, it said poor connection the whole time. So I know that you guys have not gotten all of my live, and that's okay. It's on TikTok. TikTok got it though. TikTok's been faithful. But listen, you guys, frequencies, sound healing, sound bowl healing. It's all about slowing down your brainwave so that your body can do its thing to heal, so that you can manifest the things that you want, so that you can, what have you, right? And so I talk a lot about how with sound healing, they do talk about how there are a few people who should not be doing sound healing unless you talk to your doctor first. It's people who are dealing with things that are dealing with their heart, like a lot of, heart disease and heart, different heart diagnoses. They talk about pregnant women, right? Because we don't know the effect it has on the baby or what's going on in your situation with your pregnancy. And then people with epilepsy. So I always say that out front, just in case you are in that category, you might want to consult with your doctor before starting sound healing and all the above. Definitely, please consult with a doctor. And even if you have any type of health concerns, any type of severe health concerns, I would say consult with a doctor first before trying sound therapy. It's amazing. It's helped me. It's healed me. It's done so many different things. But also, I'm not a doctor. So I always say, hey, consult with your doctor and ask them about it and see what they think about it. Also, it also tells you what your doctor is talking about, right? Because I don't know about you, but I don't mess with doctors who are all about just pushing medicine, right? I love my doctor because she's amazing. She pushes natural herbal remedies and things like that, right? So it kind of puts you in a place where you kind of know what kind of doctor you're working with, all right? So keep that in mind too when you start to talk about these more natural ways of healing, these more natural ways of helping the body, right? So yeah, sorry, I'll go on a tangent in a minute, but yeah, so that's essentially sound bowl healing. The first thing that I tell my clients all the time is to think about your intentions. We want to be very intentional about this thing because, like I said, sound healing, it helps you heal. Sound bowl healing helps you heal, but it also helps you manifest things. So what is it that we're going into this session, this mini session that I'm going to do for you guys? What is it that we're going into this session that we want to, one, release? What is that I want to release? Overwhelm, right? I'm talking about generational curse breakers today. So you might feel overwhelmed. You're tired, stressed, right? Overwhelmed, stress. You might be angry because you're like, why I got to do it? Out of all the people in my family, I got to be the one, right? Especially if you haven't accepted that you're the generational curse breaker. You might be angry, frustrated, hurt, right? A little bit of hurt going on. Whatever the case may be, what is it that I want to release in this session? What do I want to release? Think about that. I want to keep that on your mind. And then I want you to also think about what is it that I want to receive? What is it that I want to receive? What is it that I want to attract? What is it that I want to manifest? What is it that I want? Maybe I want some peace. Maybe I want to accept that I'm the generational curse breaker. Maybe I'm tired of fighting my fate. I'm tired of fighting my fate. I am the generational curse breaker. That's it. What am I going to do? This is who I am, right? Maybe you want that acceptance. Maybe you want peace. Maybe you want happiness. Maybe you want joy. Maybe you want financial freedom. Maybe you want abundance. Maybe you want love. That's a big one. Have a lot of clients that want to attract love, that want to manifest love, that want to manifest their soul partner, right? Their soul partner, right? Not just a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but the one who is meant for you, right? Your perfect match. Have a lot of people that are big on love all the time, relationships, all of that. What is it that you want out of this session? And I want you to think about that for a few seconds. And if you have those two things, what you want to release, what you want to receive and manifest, then we're going to get started, okay? I want you to think about that. And we'll start off with some deep breathing. Deep breathing in through our nose, out our mouth. You guys know how it goes by now. I've been doing this for the last, 6-7 days. I don't know how many days it is, but y'all know how it is, okay? Mini session. This is what we're doing. Everybody good? Okay, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get up. Walk over there. Start it off with, I forgot to tell you the combination of the bowls that I would be doing. Y'all, I try to give you all the things. So if you're a sound bowl healer, you know kind of my ordeal. And then also if you are interested in learning sound bowl healing and all that stuff, you'll be able to do it that way as well. So the bowls that I always start off with is the root chakra bowl. I start off with the root chakra bowl, which is C, the sound C. I start off with that because it simply gets us grounded. It allows us to be safe. It allows us to even open up to receive, even open up to release, even open up to even think about this possibly working for me, right? Because sometimes we're so unsafe. We've tried so many different things to heal and deal and work through. We're like, is this even going to work? Is this sound bowl healing session that she's doing even going to happen for me? Right? She says it works for her, but is it going to happen for me? It's like we have all these inquiries and we're stressed thinking about all these different things. And it's like is this another I got you moment? No, it's real. This type of healing is real, you guys. It's real. It's real. It's real. It has helped me. It has helped tons of clients, and it will continue to help you if you stay on this live for the next about 10 minutes is what I usually do, about a 10-minute session. It's a mini session. So if you want a real full 1-hour session with me, which does get intense, but I promise you it is amazing, then go ahead and book my link. And we'll do a one-on-one session either via Zoom, or if you're in Atlanta, we can do it in person, and that would be great. Or if you want to fly me out, I can come out and do it with you one-on-one there as well. Not a problem, right? So let me know. Book my link, like I said. Also, my ladies, my manifesting sisters, my sisters who are looking to gain things in this 2025, in this new season, who are looking to manifest all the things that they really want in their life. I have a manifesting sister circle group that will be happening on February 22nd. You have time to either fly down here to Atlanta and get in place. February 22nd, it's a Saturday. Or if you're already in Atlanta, go ahead and book and register your spot. You can find that link also in my bio, you guys, my bio link. That links all of my events and things together. It links my booking, all the good things, okay? So go ahead and do that. If you are one of those Manifesting Sister Circle partners and you're like, I'm done with playing games, I'm ready to manifest the life that I truly want to live, go ahead and book the link and register, you guys. It's only open for 12 women, and I've already had several people book in the last couple of days because I have been talking about it a lot. So people have been finding me and they have been booking. So get in. If you know you're interested in it, get in as soon as possible. I promise you, get in sooner before later, because your spot will be gone and you'll be hurt. You just have to wait until I do it another year. I don't know when I'm going to do it again, whenever God puts it on my heart to do it. But it probably won't be anytime soon. So you want to get in February 22nd, okay? Get in as soon as you can. All right, y'all. I'm going to go over here, get started on the sound bowl healing session. Relax your mind, relax your body, and listen, be obedient. Be open to what comes up. Be open to what you see, what you hear, whatever spirit leads you to do, whatever God leads you to do, go ahead and do it. And yeah, we'll get started. So let me get myself up. Yeah. Woo. All right. Let's do it. Okay. Woo. All right, everybody see me? Y'all good? Why is this only showing half of my bows? I'll fix it, Instagram. Got half the bows over there. TikTok got half the bows on the side. It done slid around. All right. Go ahead at this time. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out your mouth. 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 I don't even have my music playing. Alexa, play Healing Frequencies off of Britney's Spotify. Sorry, y'all. That's what I usually got going. I'm like, something's going on.
From Britney's Spotify.
Alexa, play Healing Frequencies off Britney's Spotify.
Healing Frequencies by Joe Ananda from Britney's Spotify.
Alexa, turn up to 5. There we go. It's like it was quiet. guys. Listen, thank you guys for coming on with me today and staying and participating and all the things and liking the live and sharing it and all the things. I appreciate you guys. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, 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 beautiful rest of your day. And I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully earlier than today. Today I was kind of late, y'all, but it's okay. Tomorrow I'm trying to get back into my 8-9 o'clock kind of groove. We'll see. Be on the lookout. Make sure you follow me and get your notifications that I get on live, because I'll be doing mini sound bowl healing for everybody each and every day, and have been doing it for each and every day. And if you haven't already, start following my YouTube channel, Brittany Wilder. It's just my name. You'll find me. It has all of the lives that I've been doing these last couple of days when I started doing my sound bowl healing each and every morning. So I love you guys as always. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow morning.